Hello and welcome, friends. This is Matthew once again, and I'm very happy that you've decided to join me taking some time out of your schedule because I want to share with you how to promote your recently developed Facebook page. Now, if you're not familiar, I have a previous video on this particular YouTube channel where you can watch how to create a Facebook page. And right now, we're actually at my profile, and feel free to add me as a friend. Matthew Loop is my full name. So add me as a friend on Facebook, and I'll keep you abreast of the newest trends in technology regarding Web 2.0, social media, and video marketing. This is a very strong passion of mine, and I love empowering chiropractors, real estate professionals, entrepreneurs, and many types of business owners to really get a lot of exposure on these social media websites, because you can attain local celebrity status in a niche or in a community by using this particular type of marketing. And the good news is most of it's free. So again, thank you for watching this video, but I want to share with you how to promote your Facebook page now. It's actually a pretty simple process. I'm going to share with you a couple techniques that you can implement today so you can ultimately get new patients through the door or new clients depending on what you have. So in the last video, we did create the Facebook page itself, or the Facebook fan page as it's called, and this is what my tentative one looks like for my chiropractic office in Lilburn, Georgia. Now, I have it titled Chiropractor, Lilburn, Georgia, Matthew Loop, DC. And I've added some pictures and just a video, and that's one of the cool things about the Facebook page itself is you can add video, you can add HTML through different applications. So you want to take full advantage of that, because obviously the more interaction people see on your page, the more likely they are to stay there for longer periods of time, and it's just going to build trust, credibility, and rapport that much faster. What I want to do is I want to draw your attention over here to the left, just under the picture section, or the picture itself, and what you can do, send an update to fans is a really cool option, because once you establish a very large list, you can actually send a massive message to them. So let's say you're a doctor and you want to have a patient appreciation day for your office. Very simple to go ahead and send something out and blast 100 or 200 or 300 or 1,000 people with this message. And that's the whole thing about promotion, what I'm going to show you. Now, the one below that is promote your page with a Facebook ad. And let's click here just so I can show you a very easy way of promotion that you can do today. And you know something? It's not going to cost you that much money. Now, Facebook has ads that are very similar to Google AdWords or Yahoo search marketing, which most people are familiar with. And these ones are actually costing much less, sometimes a fourth to a fifth of the actual cost of Google, simply because it's less competitive. Now, Facebook currently is the fifth most popular website in the world, according to many statistics. So they've just recently passed the 200 million mark in current users as well. There are numerous people on Facebook, and if you're geo-targeting like I'm going to show you, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be exposed to your message, to your material, just by using Facebook pages. So what you would do is you would design a basic ad, chiropractor, Lilburn, Georgia, or I could put back pain specialist, Lilburn, Georgia up here, or just back pain specialist, whatever the case may be. Then I could put a little blurb in here. I always put visit my fan page because I want them to go there before they actually go to my website. And then I put my phone number or just a direct response or direct message in there. Add an image. It's going to preview it over here to the right. And then what you can do is Facebook content. We're going to keep it on this page right now because I do have other groups and things that I can promote. I'm going to show you my group just a little bit later. I keep the social actions marker checked, and as we come down to targeting, the really powerful thing is you can target by city. So if you have a local practice or a real estate business or home business in your local city, you can just enter some basic cities around the area. So if I entered Lilburn, it's going to pull up Lilburn, Georgia. If I entered another city, which would be Duluth, let's see, Georgia, there we go. Duluth, Georgia, and I could add several more if I wanted, or I could click this 10-mile marker radius. So let's do Lilburn, Georgia, with include cities within 10 miles. I could put ages 21 and above if I want, different sexes, different keywords, which can be very powerful, especially if you have a niche or a product or service that you can market on an international level. And if you're looking for a high school or college graduate, that could be a factor. So as I go down here, actually let's check male and female. Relationship status really doesn't apply per se, But we can see that just in Lilburn, Georgia, now it says 10-mile radius around Lilburn, Georgia, but normally what I like to do is I like to actually add the city itself. So if I was to do, let's say, Lawrenceville, Georgia, and if I did Duluth as well, and what that gives me is it actually gives me 66,980 people in a geo-targeted specific area. And that's very, very powerful because now this ad is going to appear throughout all those pages and get the attention of those people. So again, this is a very powerful tool, and you know something, the cost per click is very, very minimal. 66 cents is really a drop in the bucket compared to what you would pay on Google, which, you know, $3 to $4 a click is pretty standard nowadays in many circles. So again, far less competitive, but you can have many times the same impact. You can even set your daily budget, and what you would do is you would click continue to actually create the ad and verify it, and then off to the races that you are. So keep that in mind. Promote your page with this particular type of advertising if you want. Normally, I don't recommend a lot of paid advertising, but this is something that's quick and inexpensive that you can do to set it up. And if you want to do just $20 a day, that's that would at least help your office to get some exposure, get it to your page. And let's go all the way back up here. One of the things that I wanted to mention on this particular video that I highly recommend doing is if you have some type of group or every person that is in your local zip code that you know, maybe from a friend of a friend, invite them to join your Facebook page, because Facebook pages many times are local. So again, invite them to join that. Now, if you have a specific group, let's say my Web 2.0 Chiropractic Marketing Group, and I invite you to go there right now on Facebook and search this in the group section, and feel free to join, because I want to keep you abreast of the newest technology and strategies concerning a lot of your Web 2.0 networks, a lot of your video marketing. And again, this is stuff that I'm very passionate about. I've seen some dramatic changes in my life, and this information is changing people's lives every single day. So I provide a lot of value on this particular group. So every time that I have a friend that I feel is going to be helped by this particular information, I will go ahead and invite them to this group. So again, do the same thing with your Facebook pages for the local area that you have, and you're going to find that you're going to build a following very, very quickly, not just off the paid advertising, but you can also create videos that refer to your Facebook pages or the actual groups themselves. Now also, what I'd like you to do on this particular video, again, I want to provide you a lot of value. My Twitter is twitter.com/Matthew Loop. I'd like you to follow me on Twitter because I do post frequent updates, frequent helpful information like this, so you can again apply it today and see some results, because I want you to get a lot of value out of these particular videos. But honestly, I got to be truthful with you. I want you to one day be one of my customers and be in the inner circle of my group, because the course that I've developed has changed a lot of chiropractors' lives, real estate professionals, and many other people. Because you can have a great website, but if you don't know how to get a lot of traffic to that website, it really, really doesn't matter. So again, hopefully you got a lot of great value out of this particular video. Get your Facebook page up and running. Start to promote it using simple Facebook ads, and then ultimately people that come to your profile, begin to invite them if they're local or if they're targeted to your group, and you're going to see some pretty cool things happen. You're going to become the center of influence within your community, and that's what you want. You want people to know you as the top dog, the center of influence, to where the whole informational circle revolves around you. And when you really establish that presence, you're going to attain celebrity-like status within your niche or within your community. You're going to get a lot of new patients from it, and then you're going to affect a lot of people, and it's just going to make your life much, much better. Trust me, I've been the recipient, and hundreds of my students have as well. So again, hopefully you got a lot of value out of this, and we will see you soon.